And now, time for weekly show with a passionate India lover, chairman of ITV Gold and Parikh Worldwide Media. Get ready for loving sharing from physician, philanthropist, publisher, and India advocate in this week. Namaskar. Welcome to this special edition of This Week with Padma Shri Dr. Sudhir Parikh. Namaskar, Dr. Sahab. Jai Hind.
Jai Hind. Hey.
And 26 January, of course, means a lot for all of us, and especially you being a Padma Shri holder. It also relates to some of your memories of Rashtrapati Bhavan. And this year, Padma awardees list is very interesting. We'll go there. But allow me to request you to recollect that moment of being at that prestigious place and the significance of Republic Day.
Well, it was really honor and privilege 10 years ago when I received Padma Shri. Is the fourth highest civilian award out of 1.2 billion people for work and service to the India and Indian people of India. And really, it was a great moment. It was the whole ceremony was happened in Rashtrapati Bhavan in Asoka Hall, and it's a historical place where Mountbatten, Lord Mountbatten gave the independence to Jawaharlal Nehru, a kind of real exchange of the authority to the Jawaharlal Nehru, and that spot I got this Padma Shri, and really it was my lifetime best moment and very satisfying moment that I'm very, at least my life is useful to the India and people of India, and it was recognized by Government of India.
And I think your love also is expressed by the way you respect this coveted recognition from Government of India. And as we take a look at the list of Padma awardees this year, one, of course, rightly Padma Vibhushan for General Bipin Rawat, whom we lost recently, the country's first Chief of Defence Staff. But then there are some awards which would help us talk about different themes. Let us look at first the CEOs from Indian origin, Satya Nadella, and how do you see this as well as award which is given to Dr. Krishna Ella and Suchitra Ella of Bharat Biotech that is related to the COVID-19 vaccine. It reflects the new India's image as innovative and progressive.
I think selection was very perfect in a sense, and included all the important sector of the life and the industries, and it was selected. The selection was very proper. For example, the selection of the Rawat for Padma Vibhushan, which is the second highest award, civilian award by Government of India, and this Rawat, Chief of Staff, not only Chief of Staff, he was kind of Chief of Defence Staff. It means he was in charge of the all army, means he was in charge or chief of the Navy, Air, as well as ground soldiers. And it was the first such appointment was, or first such appointment was developed, and he was such a great successful chief that he has coordinated all these three branch of the military into such a great, most fruitful and more productive way. And we lost him with the kind of freak accident of the weather accident. Helicopter could not successfully flew through bad weather and ended into a kind of unfortunate outcome.
Absolutely. And once again, this is also inspiring for youth that Padma Bhushan is awarded to Microsoft Chairman and CEO Satya Nadella, as well as Google CEO Sundar Rajan Pichai. How this makes you feel? It brings back the awareness that India has produced such individuals who are heading these important organizations.
Well, this shows that even if you are born in India, what I understand from the Satya Pichai, that he had a very poor, very
Humble beginning.
humble beginning. He was studying with the borrowed books and everything, and at the end, look at him. This both the gentlemen become a chief of the largest corporation of the world, and that shows that if doesn't matter where you born, or whether you born in a developed country or undeveloped country or developing country, as long as you are hardworking, you are honest, you are focused, and you are persistent and smart, then anything can be achieved. And once you achieve highest level in different fields, always there is a third party, means government of India. In this case, government of India recognize them because they are really a son of soils, and they are born in India, they studied in India, then they are migrated or immigrated to the USA and become such a great personalities and able administrator. That shows that government of India also kind of rewards people or their citizens who really work hard and achieve and make the India proud.
Absolutely. And Dr. Today we'll talk more about some Padma awardees, but I'll just segue and connect you with memories of the founder of Azad in the Fauj, Subhash Chandra Bose. He has received his due recognition from the nation by the special tribute paid to him on 23rd January by none other than Prime Minister Narendra Modi himself, with his statue as a hologram. This is quite a historic step. Your response to this initiative?
I think is a great recognition of the one of the topmost freedom fighter of the century, and Subhash Chandra Netaji has earned a lot of respect, and he has done a lot of things for India's independence, and I think this respect and this honor was overdue. And I'm glad that current government, our Prime Minister Narendra Bhai Modi, has fulfilled this honoring of the Subhash Chandra Netaji. And I'm very glad because the statue which was placed on against our India Gate, and that's really a most high profile location for that. And I think Netaji deserves all the credit, all the honor, and all the respect. And I myself personally bow to Netaji for his service to the India and India's independence.
Daksha, as everything with everything, there are some controversies related to another step whereby merger of Shahid Jawan Jyoti to the Jyoti at the National War Memorial, while it has been clarified again and again that this is merger. It is not extinguishing the respect accorded to those which with the Shahid Jawan Jyoti in 1971. Now there is a political dynamics into the play, and many tweets suggest that this is extinguished, whereas the government says, and it was carefully taken from here, and there is a merger. How do you see this historical step and thought behind this merger? And we have our own National War Memorial after 70 years of independence.
I think this merging of the torch was kind of right decision, because now we have national monument of veterans monument for all the soldiers, right from 1930 to almost 1947 to today. So before that, the torch was burning for mainly honoring our soldiers in the Bangladesh war. If I'm not wrong, that
The
was
basic, right? Yeah.
that was basic premise. So I think what I think current administration has done is that by merging this flame, they are not only honoring Bangladesh war veterans, also they are honoring independence 1947 veterans. Then there was a war after that in 50s. Then there is also there is some 62. There is a Indo-China war and so forth. So they are honoring each and every Indian soldiers, and I think this is a great idea. And I think all the controversy is more of kind of personal and political, and I think we should ignore it and move forward.
So while many would agree with you that we should ignore it, but then Congress would not let that happen, and there are many intellectuals and some people in the press who are also constantly talking about it. But bringing back to Padma Awards and the way present government is recognizing contribution of those who have worked for India's culture or India's independence. So one name that is associated with Geeta Press is the name of late Radhe Shyam Khemkaji, and he is also accorded Padma Vibhushan this year. Indeed, the contribution of Geeta Press is tremendous in propagating and making all Indian scriptures available at very low price. So, talk to us about this. Is also kind of reinforcing the overall mindset of the nation. So, your response to
I think
Padma Vibhushan.
right. I think it's a great recognition and correct recognition for the individual who has done this kind of exceptionally very high level work, which has long lasting effect in generation to come. And therefore I am very pleased personally to have this kind of selection of the person who has done such a great work in the field.
I think there is so much to catch up with you, but we'll conclude with two names from this list, which are bordering on the political inclination or statement. So one former JNK Chief Minister Ghulam Nabi Azad is accorded Padma Bhushan, and also former Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh Kalyan Singh ji is also given Padma Vibhushan, and indeed they stand for something, and especially UP Chief Minister at the time of Babri Masjid demolition has a lot of political cloud to it. Your response to this decision?
Well, I think Kalyan Singh has played a very important role in the Babri Masjid dispute and Ayodhya Ram Temple dispute. And I think when he was Chief Minister, and he became a Chief Minister with a very thumping majority without anyone's help that time. And that time BJP was not national, I mean it was national party, but it was not nationally rooted party. And since, in spite of that, he won this big election, and I think he acted very properly, and his decision at the every level during his chief ministership was great, and because of that, today we are seeing the Ram Temple Nirman in Ayodhya.
Very well said, Dr. Saab. And your concluding remarks for our viewers, and especially as we celebrate India's Republic Day, how you look at India's future?
Well, dear friends, I would like to wish you and your family happy Republican Day. We are going to celebrate Republican Day tomorrow. Obviously, in India, we already started celebration of the Republican Day by installing our great beloved Netaji's statue on the Rajpath. And now tomorrow we'll have India Day parade showcasing all the different states' art and culture and achievement, and that's a great proud moment. And today government has declared this Padma Awards, and this Padma Awards, the awardee are various and in very different field, and that shows that even if you born in India, if you work hard, if you work honestly, and if you are focused in the life, then you can achieve any height, and your achievement always will be recognized by your government of India and motherland. So again, God bless America, God bless India, God bless Indian American community. We'll see you next week. Till then, goodbye. Jai Hind.